Hello, Whispersong here, and it's Pokemon Horizons time! I've been thinking about this topic specifically since I started scripting a big video, and now I think it's just about time to cover why Amethio and Friede work so well as characters who interact a lot. Before I begin, though, a quick and minor spoiler warning to those who haven't watched up to episode 78, also known as the end of Season 2, Part 3. To people in the future, I won't go farther than that because that's all that's available to me in English as of the time I make this video. But now, without further ado, let's get straight into the discussion. The gist of it is, Amethio and Friede are almost perfect parallels to each other, though I don't know if they were designed that way, probably were though. And I'll explain how here. First, the character traits. Friede is headstrong and reckless, but pretty noble if you ask me. He's very talkative and friendly, and he jokes around a lot. He's also very forgetful. Traits less important to this video include him being a nerd for all things Pokemon, which makes me love him more. He may not be a Amethio or Spinel levels of good. Irony. But he's still a good character. Friede is also a pretty static character, not developing much throughout the plot because he doesn't need to. Meanwhile, Amethio is, well, the best word to describe his personality is serious. Amethio stays focused on everything, on his current mission if he has one, on whatever battle he is fighting, on proving himself worthy, though probably not as much that last one in recent days. Amethio also has a very strong perseverance skill, and we never see him giving up on anything, though he might have given up after basically being kicked out of the Explorers, without his friend's insistence to keep going. I loved that scene. Amethio is a wonderfully dynamic character, with character development from all the way back in Season 1 that's still moving now. Oh no. Whispersong, this isn't a discussion on Amethio, this is a normal video. Sorry. So Friede is chatty and friendly, while Amethio is serious and, well, I guess he's technically considered an antagonist. Amethio is well developed while Friede is good without. Just a quick look at some other parallels before I get into the next part. Friede wears warm and vibrant colors, while Amethio is very cool toned and subtle, with hints of brightness in the purples. Friede is a Gen 1er, while Amethio uses newer Pokemon. But now for the similarities that highlight the differences even more. Both Amethio and Friede like unconventional ways of solving problems, and the odd methods usually work. We can blame things like Rayquaza popping up out of nowhere, or I guess from the ancient Pokeball, for any fails on Amethio's part. Both of them don't give up. Counting Cap's nickname, all of the Pokemon they use have names beginning with C, which is not important information, but fun. They were introduced in the same episode, episode 1, which you all should know if you've watched Pokemon Horizons at all. But okay, I ended with a bunch of random information there. How do these two interact? Normally, whenever they see each other, at least in Season 1, they fight, and though Amethio resisted too much teamwork, they made a good team with the Religion Charizard while fighting the Black Rayquaza. They also called moves at the exact same time. So far in Season 2, Amethio and Friede do not interact at all, which makes me sad, because less interactions between a major character and Amethio means less Amethio time. But if we observe all of this interaction and characterization, we can see how these two click together in a storyline sort of way to enrich Horizons just a bit more. Thank you for watching. Remember to have characters like these two interact in your own stories, and bye!